What's going on? Jay Daniel here. Thank you so much for joining me in day 19 of our journey from zero to hero, earning $10,000 as an inbound closer. And today I'm going to touch a little bit on clarity and the impact that starting has on your journey towards really becoming your best self. And what do I mean? Like for me, I think the past 3 days, right? I hit like a wall, like mentally. Like I couldn't push myself to watch 8 videos in a day. And I haven't been as structured as I like. I have everything structured, which is like conventional. There's pre-conventional, post, and there's pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional, which is like the world-class level of excellence. And I'm realizing that being conventional, being very strict by processes, as much as it works, it has to align with like your level of clarity. And this is something I spoke in a conversation earlier with a friend. Your level of clarity, right? Your level of your life is the result of the of how committed you are to your clear outcomes, right? And sometimes your actions, you add them up, kind of like you add up 5 plus 4 plus 6, and you have this clear outcome. It's the same thing. And I realized for myself that I don't want to be the way my day and my actions are structured, it's to be a fucking billionaire, but I don't want to be one. Right now, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, the thought of having enough money to fund these charities and fly and do all this cool stuff and have a jet, but it's just I don't care about that. And if I did care about that, right, my actions would align with it. I'd be motivated by that goal. The idea of $10,000 a month, it doesn't light me up. Right? It's what $10,000 a month gets me. And when I think about it, $10,000 a month, what does that get me? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm able to do like jujitsu and all this cool stuff. And I don't need 10 grand a month to do that. I can do that now. I can do that like just doing whatever I can do that working at DoorDash and all this stuff. So that's not the outcome. That's not the goal. That's not what we're trying to do. By the way, you may notice I don't have my hat on, but I do have these cool little wristbands. I bought them on Amazon for, I think, $9 from this company, Avec Joe. They send you like a little personal letter. It's really cool. I think they gave me 12. So there's this one that says, do not delay, be self-motivated, stick it out. Let me see. We got make plans, which is the one I have here. They give you 2 of each. Never give up. And they give you like 2 of each. So I got a ton of them. But yeah, I'm gonna put a comment in the links below if you guys want to support the channel. You can buy it. I think Amazon gives me if I'm not mistaken, 4.5% of it. So that's like 50 cents. Anyway, yeah. So if you want to support the channel, just click the link below. Get these really cool wristbands. Also, so let me just backtrack, right? So clarity. And I became really clear, and if you watch the previous videos, you'll see like even my energy and my demeanor is lower. You'll see that like, okay, 10 grand a month is cool, but that's not really the outcome that I want, right? Like I want a life of not just being stoic, not just being Epicurean. And if you don't know what that means, stoic is somebody who delays all pleasure and gratification for a future pleasure or gratification, sometimes years into the future. And somebody who's Epicurean is somebody who says, I could die tomorrow, YOLO. I want pleasure now. Let's party, let's drink, let's fuck anything that breathes. That's Epicurean. So I don't really want either, and I'm realizing for me, it's somewhere in the middle, right? It's not just money and it's not just pleasure. It's like this combination of pain and growth. And that's kind of my sweet spot. And so I'm making a couple adjustments to my schedule, and I'm taking into account my background, and I'm saying this is really important. So if you're like kind of on your journey too, and you're starting, like realize, like you want to base your activities on stuff that you've already done or you're already good at, or you want to invest in somebody who's at a higher level in something that can be with you every day. Because if you haven't done something before and there's uncertainty there, it's very hard to run. Like if you've seen Rocky, right? Rocky's able to run and do all this shit because he's run before. It's in his nervous system. He knows what to expect. If you don't know what to expect, it's very fucking hard to do something for the first time by yourself. Extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. There's so many mechanical errors you're going to have to fix along the road, which you aren't going to do, which is why it's good to record your calls if you're a salesperson. You're not going to fix them. You're just not. That's why Michael Jordan had a coach, right? So you either do shit that you've done before, all right, and do it by yourself and structure it out and do it every day, or you hire somebody who's done it before who can kind of help you. That's why people who've never worked out a day in their life can hire a personal trainer. But if you were an athlete in high school, you could probably figure it out. And I'm noticing that, like, for me, with all this shit, like structuring out my day and being an entrepreneur and being my own CEO, it's hard, you know. And waking up early in the morning with energy, no, just no. And so, you know, when I think like, okay, what would give me energy? What would spark my flames? What would guarantee I can hit my outcomes? I realize exercise. If I do an aerobic exercise in the morning, if I just run, because I used to be a track star or a cross country star, like that was my thing, right? Cross country and track and basketball. Like if I run and I jog in the morning, right? And this is something that aligns with our circadian rhythm too. If I run in the morning, get my circadian rhythm going, I can come back, take a cold shower, come back, meditate, read some affirmations, take a look at my goals, right? And then just journal a little bit. I'm fucking golden. That's the ideal routine for me. And I just came back from like an incredible workout. Like I am just spent, and you know, it kind of brought me back in time. Like, wow, you know, this used to be easy. Now it's not. And I weighed 30 pounds more than I used to, you know. So it's definitely something that I've done before, and I'm able to do it by myself. I wouldn't. It's take it from me. It's just so hard to do something by yourself that you haven't done before. You just don't have a clear picture of the next level. And I think, and this is a thought, an opinion, not even an experience. I feel like once you get to the level that you were at before, like once you hit your peak, like this is the highest you've ever been. Once you get back to it, you're going to want to get some help because you don't know what it is to be in the next level. So you're going to just break a bunch of shit, lose a bunch of time. Instead of just finding somebody to help or joining a community of people who are at that higher level, which is what that Sam guy did, the dunker, which is some cool stuff. Like for me, the idea of me doing jump exercises, because I want to dunk, the idea of me doing jump exercises by myself, I've never done it before. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to like know, right? I'm not going to know. And I don't mean know, like just have the knowledge, like watch a YouTube video and know. I'm talking about like literally know. Like I know how to get myself in shape. I know how to shred fat, right? I know how to get flexible because I've done it. I've committed years and years to it in the past. What I haven't done is you know, build a 6-figure income working from home. I have, you know, and it's just 3 years into this, and the fact that when it comes to like playing basketball or running, I'll start excited and I won't miss a day. And even making a shake, I'll do it and I won't miss a day. But when it comes to like building this income and all this stuff, I'll have weeks, not weeks, but I'll have days and days and days where I don't do shit. It's just not in my nervous system. So I'm going to do the things that I've done before and kind of piggyback off that to do my work. And that will be much more efficient because I look forward to something that I already have in my nervous system. I look forward to that growth. I look forward to that runner's high you get. I don't know if you guys have run before, but when you finish running for a long period of time or just hard, or even like an isometric exercise where you're just, and all the blood is there and all the I forget what they're called, the neuroepinephrine. Once like you feel the neuroepinephrine and the cortisol in the blood, and it feels fucking awesome, and you can do it. You can take over the world. That is just an unstoppable human being, and even like you know, even just just hooking up and going out. There's a lot of stuff that kind of my ideal self would like. And it's like, am I really gonna wait till I make 10 grand a month to do that, or am I gonna build that, sculpt that as I go, with 10 grand a month being one of the many components that I'm working on, one part of my masterpiece. My masterpiece isn't 10 grand a month. It isn't being an entrepreneur. It's being a world-class human being. It's being healthy. It's being strong. It's being fit. It's being able to play basketball or jog and be confident throughout that process and dominate and feel amazing. That's what I'm creating. That's my masterpiece. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Not getting to 10 grand a month, because there's too many fucking depressed billionaires. The suicide rate amongst rich people, entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs is extremely high. Very, very high. So, yeah, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before I go, I want to touch base on something yesterday. And I guess it's all kind of contributing, but I had a really good, interaction with my accountability buddy, Curtis, the guy who, I had a really good interaction yesterday, and we were talking, and, first time seeing him in person, I think 3 years. So, shout out to Curtis. I'm trying to get him to start a YouTube channel. It's actually how this one started. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys have an incredible day. Thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to get your little wristband thingies. Okay, they're awesome. It's a daily motivator of your goals. I'm going to find out if there's a way to get this and put like a specific goal on here. Because if I could put 10 grand a month on this one, and if I could put like 185 pounds body weight, 6% body fat on this one, if I could put 4-minute mile on this one, that would be badass. If I could put dunk a basketball on this one, that would be badass. I'm going to see if we can do that. But in the meantime, get these. They're really cool, and they are like $8. You guys have an awesome day, and stay tuned for daily episodes, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific. Peace.